was because of maybe he was like throwing up a set or something of the sort. And if you're asking me where I got that from, I'm not going to post this to my main page clearly. So this is only going to be a short-lived post. You know where to find it. Let me see if I can post this shit real quick. By the way, thank you guys. You guys are going crazy.
Call Dago.
We got the Call Dago t-shirts going crazy. We're giving away to charity. Something that we know Sharp wouldn't do. We got to turn negative into a positive, man. All these years of pimping and, you know what I mean, ruining the community, we're going to make some good of it. Sharp could thank me. Okay, let me see if I can find the video. Where's the video? Where's the video? This is the video why I believe. Let me see. I'm gonna just post it right here. This is the video why I believe that he clearly he got into it with some guys who were, and now people have told me. So remember on the original video that I previewed, it said like ADR or whatever. Somebody told me that, and I have like the shit. They told me that. Let me see. They say, the old guy that's beating up 6ix9ine is a Latin king. ADR means amor del rey. So amor de rey, which is love of the kings. That's like a symbol or like a slogan for Latin kings. And they're a Chicago gang that grew to be in other states and countries. But it was clearly Latin kings who attacked him based on some of the captioning over the videos. Now, I'm posting on this page right here, which kind of is incongruent with this. By the way, a trigger warning. Drill, if you want to upload this to the page, crop this bitch out. I don't like to portray violence on my actual YouTube pages. We're doing this live, so you know there's some discretion because we're doing this in a news context. But anyway, trigger warnings is low violence. We have to listen to the wordage here, and this is why I believe that they believe 6ix9ine disrespected them or disrespected their gang, right? Here we go. So this is 6ix9ine on the ground. Listen to the words.
Hey, fuck wrong with you. Fuck wrong with you, fuck nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, New York. Fuck wrong with you, fuck nigga.
Somebody said, go back to New York, something like that.
New York. Fuck wrong with you. Fuck wrong with you, fuck nigga. Fuck you, famous around here. Fuck wrong with you. Throw my crown up again, nigga.
Somebody says, throw my crown up again, bitch. You know what I mean? So somebody is basically, so the Latin kings thing, I think, is a crown. And I don't know how you, like, hieroglyphically, like, throw that shit up. I don't know. Like, knowing how 6ix9ine is, he'll get in an argument with the nigga. And if it was a nigga who was a GD, he probably would drop GDK. Like, he's that type of guy, right? I've always told people 6ix9ine is far from pussy. He's beyond stupid, though. 6ix9ine is the type of person that his inability to realize that you might get hurt or die is probably the thing that make you think he's brave or fearless. But it's not bravery necessarily, because I call it stupidity, especially when you don't have a plan, right? But you hear somebody says, throw that king up again, right? I don't know, or throw that crown up again.
Shut the fuck up.
I think he said something about, I pulling hair though, right? Something like that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You would keep hearing about the crown.
Shut the fuck up. Stop throwing up my crown, nigga.
Stop throwing up my crown, right? Stop throwing up my crown.
I told you that shit.
Somebody spit on him.
Nigga. Puss ass nigga. Hey, fuck wrong with you. Fuck wrong with you, fuck nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Fuck back to New York. Fuck wrong with you, fuck back to New York.
Are they saying go back to New York or come back to New York? I can't. You guys got to help me with the thing.
Fuck wrong with you, fuck nigga. Fuck you.
These are Crocs, ain't it?
Fuck wrong with you. Throw my crown up again, nigga.
Said throw my crown up again, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
So why you still throwing up my crown, nigga?
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Stop throwing up my crown.
Stop throwing up my crown.
Nigga, I already told you that shit, nigga. Puss ass nigga. Hey, fuck wrong with you.
So it leads me to believe that this is just more than a normal beatdown because he's a cooperant or what people would say is a truth teller or a snitch. It appears to me that these people are perturbed, that they're upset, that he is doing some disrespectful thing to the gang that they're repping. They're Latin Kings, and he's thrown up a sign or a fucking whatever that they feel is sacred. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know too much about Latin Kings, um, but I do know Hispanic gangs sometimes they go very far. And when I've heard about Latin Kings, they're very vile in the terms of how they deal with people. In the sense of, I don't know if you heard about that story with the kid. His name was Junior or something like that. It was a bunch of like Trinitarios or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. Some Latin gang that jumped the dude because they thought he did something to like one of their people, but there was like a mistaken identity and they killed him. And like a bunch of them are going to jail now. A lot of those like Latin gangs, they're known for using blades, knives. They like to cut. They like to stab. So I've heard certain things about Latin Kings that seems kind of congruent. What I'm saying is that as crazy as this looks, 6ix9ine may have gotten off lucky. No permanent scar. You ain't get a $150. You know what I mean? This like you could have been done very, very dirty. You get what I mean? You could have been done very, very dirty. A couple kicks, whatever the case is, a couple stomps, a couple people spitting on you. Yeah, you're bleeding, but trust me, you could have been done dirty. All right. Somebody said it wasn't just. Oh, okay. So the Junior case wasn't a case of mistaken indictment. Then it was just a lie. Oh wow. Yeah. Somebody says, yeah, you can't false claim. Knowing 6ix9ine knows all that gang shit. He ain't false claiming. If 6ix9ine is throwing up some shit, it's because he's disrespecting. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I know that nigga. If 6ix9ine is throwing up some shit, he's disrespecting. He's not, and like who knows? Maybe it was just him and one nigga. That nigga tell him he's whatever. 6ix9ine would disrespect. And again, not that it's earned 6ix9ine any brownie points or not. I know how he is, and if it's just him and somebody, he probably would do some shit like that. Now, not that this earns him any type of brownie points because you know what I mean. It is what it is. Then you got your ass whipped. It is what it is, right? But it appears that there was one guy, which is this guy here, or this guy actually, and he called for other people to come, and you see them like going to attack 6ix9ine. So this is the TMZ footage. So this is the guy. Look like he's on the phone. He's calling some people. He's in the gym, right? He's waiting. He's look like he's trying to tell them where to come. He opens the door. I bet. Y'all here? Cool. Gets off the phone. By the way, in all honesty, I think all these guys will be arrested pretty swiftly. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to be arrested. Whether, obviously, people are just going to say 6ix9ine snitch. It's just too big of a profile thing. And I think the FBI even reaching out to whatever local town this is and be like, yo, one of our former cooperants got beat up, like, and it's on camera. Like, what's going on there? You know what I mean? Like, is it people attacking him because he snitched, or did they just have a beef? That's enough for local police to start looking into these footage. I'm pretty sure these guys will get arrested. It's probably pretty easy. Oh, this guy clearly has a membership to the gym, right? This woman right here is going to get fired because she lets this guy just walk in. This guy's a membership. You get his name. You probably could find out his buddies. It's easy arrest, right? So these guys, you're going to see TMZ. TMZ is going to probably run an article about these guys getting arrested soon. But, yeah, just so he calls him. He walks in. You can tell he looks at the attendant, and I don't know what he says. But he says, yo, this is my man's. He good. They walk past the person who's supposed to be checking IDs or whatever. They just walk past. They're going to go to a different angle, and you're going to see 3 people. You're going to see, let me put it up right here. Sorry, child. You're going to see this guy. This one who called him. He came in, but you'll see another guy in the back, and I don't know what he does. They're walking down. Or maybe this guy looked like he has a change of shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? He does look like he has a change of shoes. But then there's this other guy back here, look like he has water in his hand. Some other guy's just sitting right here. They're walking with purpose. I'm not too sure if they're walking to where 6ix9ine is at. There's some other person back here, but it looks like a girl. Walking. It looks like these two definitely are together. I don't know if this guy's together too, but I feel like he was there too. So it looked like it was 3 people, right? All right. They basically they're walking. And if you look at the screen right here, which by the way, yo, chat, I could be the forensic detective. I kid you not. You're gonna watch this woman's face. You can't see what's behind this camera, but this woman starts to lock in on something that clearly they're walking to. Just look at her face. Look at her face. She's looking. Look. She's seeing that they're walking clearly with intention to somewhere, and then that's where it cuts out. Right? There's probably another angle. We don't have that at the moment, right? Okay. Clearly somebody who's an employee here probably sold this to TMZ. They probably got, who knows, $5,000, $10,000. For them, it was probably worth risking their job. Check out this video obtained by TMZ showing one man already inside the South Florida LA Fitness chatting on his cell phone. The man approaches the front door of the gym to let someone in. After a brief convo with the front desk employee, they beeline to the gym restroom and the sauna area, joined by a third man. It certainly looks like the man were in on some sort of plan, but it's unclear if they knew Tekashi was going to be at the gym all along, or if one man possibly saw 6ix9ine and called his buddies to help. Yeah, he was rushed to the hospital after the attack. He suffered from injuries to the face, back, ribs, jaw. Sources close to Tekashi tells us he is receiving treatment in the hospital. Video from inside the gym sauna shows a group of men punching and kicking and cussing out the rapper for being a snitch. Not too sure if it's just being a snitch. I think they keep saying you're throwing the crown up. Kept saying the crown. We're going to see. All right. Someone said, how much would I pay for the video? The video of what? Why would I need the video?
Call Dago.
Hilarious. Anyway. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I believe this was 6ix9ine moving reckless. Probably, and it's gonna sound harsh because he's a friend of mine, but I've seen him move very reckless before. This was probably a lesson that he had to learn, and fortunately did not result in death. When you are someone like 6ix9ine or you're someone who's hated, you should walk outside thinking, I want to make it back home. You want to avoid situations. You want to avoid people. You want to be in an advantageous situation at all times, that your health, your life, or you're not putting yourself in a position where you have to go shoot it out with somebody. You see, the internet is a 0-win game. You can't win, right? First, they say you're not outside, then you get beat up outside, and they're like, yeah, see, it's the first time he's been outside. He's been roaming around South Florida for damn near 3 years. So, again, I think 6ix9ine is going to have to eat this. Is it an L? Of course. Of course. Do I think he'll do well with dealing with this, like, on a PR level? Of course. I personally think the reason why we saw videos of 6ix9ine getting beat up in the hospital after the kidnapping was because he probably authorized them videos of pictures being leaked. Yeah, 6ix9ine, like, he knows how to deal with an embarrassing moment. Somebody said FaceTime him. He hasn't answered me all day. And I haven't talked to him since yesterday.